Good evening and welcome to this now all pick mode of a game between EG and SKANE's Elite. It is a game for StarLadder Season 3, which will mean that I have a short disclaimer because I am not an official caster for StarLadder. You can go for official cast onto owned TV. There is actually an English cast officially for this one, and it's casted by Epi. You can check him out on owned, as said. But in the meantime, like I said, this is an all pick mode because we've already done the draft. There had to be a short remake. Probably because someone picked up the wrong hero, maybe, perhaps. We'll see though. We're gonna have an interesting lineup coming up from EG, I have to say, pretty strong. As we're gonna see if SKANE can do something to disrupt their lineup, because that's the build that they have for that. And there we go. And also, this is a very, very important match for both teams, I would think, because right now the ruling isn't entirely clear. So for EG, either there's two different possibilities. If the ruling is the same as in Season 2, it will mean that they are through to the top 8 regardless. That is basically the thing. Because they need to be top 8 to be able to go to Kiev, and they are now standing at 7th position, I believe. And if they lose or win, they would still be, if Season 2 rules are in order, they would still be going through, because if they would lose, they would have the same amount of points as Meteor Makers as well as Absolute Legends, but because EG has beat those two teams in earlier encounters in StarLadder, they would not need to fight them again and they would be going through. For SKANE's Elite, they are not that lucky. If they lose this match, they will also be tied together with Meteor Makers as well as with Absolute Legends. But they actually lost to Absolute Legends. They won for Meteor Makers, but it would make for an even three-way tie, which would mean that either there's going to be a rating on time, depending on how fast the teams won, or they're gonna have to be a match, a quick contest to see who is gonna be going to Kiev still. In the meantime, we have got EG. I mean, it's pretty late, I have to say, but they're still gonna do it. They're gonna go for a Roshan level 1. I do think that maybe SKANE has some idea that they're gonna go for that one, but nope, doesn't seem to be so. I mean, we didn't see any magic sticks being picked up, so they really are expecting SKANE to not know that this is happening, but at the same time we see Ursa taking a lot of damage. Has to exchange himself. There we go. Sorted. But yeah, while they're standing here, we can go over them, seeing who's been going where, who's been doing what. We have Jeo, he's on the sniper. We have got Fear on the Ursa. We've seen him earlier this week. Also, whoa, Jeo, only one more hit needed before he died. Because he was still alive. But yeah, we've seen Fear earlier on the Ursa, I believe. Also, I almost said Korak. Why did I say that? Oh, because we saw Korak on the Ursa as well, obviously. We're gonna see Diz on the Shadow Shaman. We're gonna see Demon on the Keeper of the Light. And he should be taking on a solo role with that one. And on the last one is going to be Melk, who's going to be playing the Nature's Prophet. So let's see how they're dividing their lanes. I mean, it's going to be Nature's Prophet on that bottom lane. He's going to be by himself. With Demon indeed having a solo lane mid. With the top lane going for the Shadow Shaman as well as for the Sniper, and they're going to be up versus the Broodmother lane. Not only the Broodmother, though, Venomancer is around there as well and will be helping him out. Leshrac will be solo mid. It's going to be Leshrac played by Pinoy, who's already taking some harassment, thought he was safe from that blast, but not able to be safe. But yeah, he's taking up the mid lane as a Leshrac. We're going to have Wagamama on the Broodmother. Different than what I was expecting. Fishbone going to be on the Venomancer, so it's going to be harassing Jail. This might actually be First Blood, by the way, because the Sniper's not that tanky. And Wagamama are going to dive the tower for this one, and there's a Shackle, and this might actually be turning around in his face. It's still going to be Jail that drops first, but Wagamama will drop here as well. Shadow Shaman picking up the second kill in the game. Beat is making sure that at least Sniper didn't die for zero, for nothing, for zip. But Fishbone stays alive, 2 supports staying alive. Of course, the main difference is that it was Broodmother that was actually able to get the experience from this game as well. Experience from the kill. Sorry, I was slightly distracted there. But experience from the kill upon JO. Well, JO didn't get the experience. Having said that, JO was of course higher level already because of that Roshan kill, which makes Wagamama getting more experience again for the kill that he actually did. So it's good for SKANE. It's of course not good that they lost Wagamama, but still. But yeah, because Wagamama is on the Broodmother, that will mean that the Templar Assassin, which is actually a signature hero of Wagamama, Broodmother is the same thing, I have to say, is going to be the Templar Assassin played by Region. And we've seen him play a lot of carry heroes before, so he should be fine at carry slash ganking heroes. And we're going to be seeing Mini on the Brewmaster. We've seen him more in a semi-support role lately, but Brewmaster is this time going to be the game, and he's stacking these creeps to be able to get some more gold up on himself, because they're kind of jungling a Brewmaster right now, something that you don't see every day. So he's going to be able to be okay. He didn't pick up a shield, but is going to be trying to be okay. Of course, he has a counterpart, Ursa, who actually is in a jungle, and already has used his Aegis for being in that jungle, apparently. So, by the way, just pointing that out. And he's dying almost again. Taking a lot of damage. I mean, we heard the Aegis song, Aegis sound still there with yeah. Fear? Fear. Well, that's the downside, I guess. If you're doing Roshan level 1, it will mean that you have less regens for the lane himself, for your jungle themselves. Because you just missed that extra bit. Now he has Tranquil Boots though, so it should be fine. In the meantime, I'm just going to put up the last hit to the knife, so you see that. At some point though, I mean, probably earlier than normal, I will switch to the net worth, because of course, with the Brewmaster jungling, with the Ursa jungling, and with the Spirelings there as well, it won't mean that much than what we see right now. Actually, I'm going to switch right away, because, like I said, I mean, with all those factors being in count, as well as with the Roshan, of course, level 1, this will just mean a lot more. And we see Templar Assassin actually doing a great job, considering that the Keeper of the Light had a Roshan kill level 1, and already gets ahead with that. It is the Templar Assassin that's being able to keep up with this. Has got 21 last hits for 8. For Keeper of the Light, that is 17. So it's Templar Assassin that's definitely pulling ahead of the game. At the same time, Mel can't really get all too close. He's level 5. He's killing off Ancients. Definitely not bad, but his last hits aren't really that great. And his gold, also, I have to say, also not bad. But we have to take that Roshan into account as well, of course. Broodmother, in the meantime, 18 last hits for 10, I have to say. She's doing a good job considering she's being shut down slightly. I mean, the ward is there. We actually have a Soaring recipe being picked up by the sniper. And that is probably mainly so that he can continuously assassinate that Broodmother, which is of course very annoying. Because the cooldown is not that big, mana costs are quite big. But that is why you get that Soaring. In the meantime, I mean, this is the guy that I was looking forward to. I said it during the draft, but the draft's not going to be in the VOD, so I'm going to say it again. Oh, wow. Annoying. Pinoy. Better back off. Level 3. Yeah. But I was asked, like, someone said, I wonder what demon will play, and I said, I hope it's going to be a Cuddle, because I like to see him playing Cuddle solo lane, and he's actually doing that, so I'm happy that...
Sagi qui est pour le moment mené 2-0.
What the hell is this?
C'est surprenant en tout cas Elvis qui montre un très gros
French
niveau de jeu. Je vous le rappelle, on est sur After the Soir. Les joueurs n'ont pas le même temps de prac, mais en tout cas,
fuck. French. What the hell? Can someone understand what he was saying? It's gone. I clicked my whole internet bar away. So. Wow, that was scary. I have like my heart in my throat right now. Okay, so we missed kills. Oh my god. Well, that will be something. So we missed kills. It was actually Nature's Prophet TPing in to kill off the Venomancer, and it was Broodmother getting a kill in return with the Shadow Shaman. So support dying for support, so Venomancer for Shadow Shaman. Main difference being that it was actually Wagamama that picked up a kill, and it was Nature's Prophet that picked up the other kill. Wow, I'm still having to slightly breathe and stuff from the French guy. Jeez, I'm actually gonna take just some water because I really didn't know where that came from. And somehow that was really scary or something like that. Oh. In the meantime, Soul Ring is complete, so we saw the spamming starting of the assassinate. There we go. This is so terribly annoying. A kill in the meantime. Keeper of the Light getting picked up. Shrek able to take the last hit. Who was helped not by anybody. Well, maybe the Venomancer was able to help. Actually, Venomancer now in a lot of trouble, getting turned into a chicken. There's a board trap still. Juke around there, but the Shackle's there, and Fishbone is dead. Very dead, even. Ursa picking up the last hit, coming out of the jungle for that one. And sorry, I should be back to entirely normal right now. We see Jo taking a lot of harassments from the Spirelings. The Wagamama will still be aiming to throw down maybe a spawn Spirelings there. You can walk all the way up here. He has to have a Soul Ring though, 10 seconds, and it's too long, so he's not gonna try it anymore. And of course, Fear being there as well. Not all too nice to go up on that one. Milk TPing towards the mid lane. I'm gonna have to get back into this game again. Oh, it's gonna be getting some more farming experience because he didn't get that much on the bottom lane. Of course, I mean the net worth is still Roshan that's making the big difference here. With Broodmother keeping up, by the way, actually highest on top of there now. Differences are minimal though. Just having to say that Tower's of course not down just yet and the kills are even. We have in the meantime Temporary Assassin being turned to Chicken. There's the Central Ward as well. Shackle's there as well. Here comes the blast, but there's still Refraction on. Ether Shock will do damage and the Temporary Assassin that actually turns around. Why are you turning around? There's Refraction again. Here comes Pinoy. That is why he turns around, but TA still dies. The Shrek picks up the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Nova Edict still going through and double kill for Pinoy on this Shrek. And he picks up Phase Boots in return. I'm not sure if that's entirely worth it, as in having your TA die because of that, but still not too bad. In the meantime, Wagamama this time does pick up the sniper, Gale hitting, and there's really nowhere Jo can go then. Once he's on the run, he is basically as good as dead. As we saw earlier, if the cooldowns are up, then he can't do anything. He can harass. He can harass real hard with that soul ring, with that assassinate every single time. But yeah, that's just as soon as he starts running, it's just not there. In the meantime, Fear, ask if we saw those jukes. I think we missed those. I'm sorry, but it's going to be Ursa that's going to be trying to take down the tower together with the Nature's Prophet, and nobody here to defend it coming off from SKANE's Elite. So they're okay with letting the tower drop, which will mean that we see the Dire spiking up again in net worth. In the meantime, Mini is the guy that we haven't heard from this game. He has 14 last hits. I think a lot of those are in the jungle, so we see Mini very, very low upon gold. I mean, he's there with the supports. He is higher than the support that got the Roshan kill, granted, but he is just not all too happy. He is getting levels, however, which is of course half of the importance of the Brewmaster. He is making sure that he gets his level 6 and is going to be able to split as soon as EG starts pushing, if they want to start continuously pushing. They do have the tower taken down, obviously, first tower of the game taken down. TP in here coming from the Keeper of the Light because they need something against this Broodmother, who instantly starts going out with a Illuminate. That is, oh, is Team Wagamama. Here comes the Spiderling, and he locks him in! Demon, where are you gonna go? Try to eat a tree. Is it gonna be enough? Nature's Prophet open coming through, but the spiders, they're still going on. Blast is there, and he is gonna be staying alive. 50 HP left, but here comes Wagamama. Spawn Spiralings do the job. Assassinate on there though, and that is gonna be a kill. I think Broodmother, is he gonna be able to get away? He's able to get away. Shrapnel going down, but that's not where he is. That is where the creeps are. Wagamama able to stay alive. In the meantime, TA picks up a tier 1 tower. I was really thinking this guy was so dead. Almost as dead as the Keeper of the Light was. But no. He's gonna be fine. He is gonna be fine. He's got 2k gold at the meantime as well. He's already got his boots, he's got his soul ring, he's got his Poorman shield, definitely doing okay. Curious to see what he's gonna go for next. I mean, we've seen different builds coming off Broodmothers lately. And one of the more logical builds right now would be, yeah, that one. He picked up a Oblivion Staff, the one with Orchid of Malevolence. Harassment, Mini, level 5 still, not level 6 just yet. Really wants that level 6 to be able to split. That's when he can farm a bit more freely, because otherwise he's just so risky. So it's just so risky for him to. Well, hello, solo kill, Korok. Oh, sorry. Why did I say Korok again? It's because I last Ursa game that I casted. It was Korok on the Ursa. It could have been a kill if Ursa wasn't there. But yeah, Pinoy also out of mana, actually, also with the Nova. No longer there, but he had a regen rune. He's gonna be fine. Actually, just forced Nature's Prophet back, which is not bad at all. I mean, he's got level 2 in teleportation, so we'll be back fairly fast. But he is now missing out on experience and gold. So definitely not bad at all. Wagamama, in the meantime, still gonna. I mean, considering this is a Broodmother on a lane that is not doing bad, and there is no tier 1 tower down just yet, that's actually a pretty good job done by AG. They made sure that there's someone on the lane the entire time. Yes, they die sometimes, and they might die again, or Spawn Spiralings doing a lot of damage here. Here comes Jo, already popped his soul ring. It's going to be throwing down the shrapnel. Wants to be having a assassinate on Wagamama as soon as he sees that spider. In the meantime, I mean, he does have dust, actually. Does have dust, and the sentry ward there as well, and oh wow. He really wants to be this. There's a web. Is there gonna be more? He's thinking about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? There's the dust. Wants to go for it. Here comes Ursa. Run, Wagamama. Gets turned into a chicken, and she's probably TPing in. There's a shackle, and that's a kill. Ursa picking up the last hit. Overextension from Wagamama. He was too greedy wanting to go for BDS there. I did take 4 heroes on the side of EG to TP to the top lane though, or to walk to the top lane, but they were all 4 there, leaving the bottom lane free to farm for the Templar Assassin, who did pick up her face boots. Is going for a Blink Dagger, most likely next, with the Brewmaster level 6. The Shrek also farming in this middle lane, keeping away from the Illuminate, level 8 up on the Keeper of the Light, as well as a Ghost Scepter, the thing that you can do against a Brood Mother. It's confusing, both a Brood Master and a Brood Mother in the same game. In the meantime, Assassinate going off once again. TPs are incoming though, and they're backing off. EG cannot stay here any longer. Wagamama still trying to find someone. Gonna find a Shadow Shaman, but will he be in time? I don't think so. Shadow Shaman's gonna be able to TP out, and the rest of EG also back home safely. In the meantime, farm-wise, we see that the Radiant team, I mean, there was a good start for EG. I mean, they had the Roshan level 1, but we see the Radiant team now getting higher up on their Ursa. Gonna get chased down. Haste room from Pino, making sure that Ursa has taken some damage here from that, whoa, hello, from that Nova there. Will there be a stun? He's trying to juke, he's trying! Cannot find it. It's actually Pino that decides, you know what, I'm not gonna go for that. I might pay for that one with my life, and I don't want to. In the meantime, Tier 2 Tower is down on the bottom lane, and that was actually a Brewmaster that took that one down before TPing out. So that is 2 towers down on the side of the Dire, both on the same lane though. But they are up against the lineup with only 1 tower down on their side, mid lane. And that will make the gold graph go in favor of SKANE's Elite. Even though, having said that, I mean, that's really, this is only 1 tower and nothing more. The 2 kills are neglected by the Roshan kill that was done earlier. But that's the 2nd tower going down on the side of SKANE's Elite. And there's a pushing lineup that can just do that. They are not getting harassed that much because of it, or at least they're not going to contest it for the tower kill. Sniper gonna be harassed a lot. Smart choice, TPing out. Wagamama trying to do what he can. In the meantime, TA finishes their Blink Dagger. Nice job. And of course, in the meantime, this guy was able to pick up this next Roshan. Aegis picked up by him, and he has a Blink Dagger as well. 1600 gold to boot. Probably going for a BKB afterwards. In the meantime, it's going to be Broodmother that has taken a lot of damage here on this top lane. They were looking for him, can't find him though. There is a ward, but he's, oh, dust. They knew he was still around there somewhere, and an assassinate, and that's going to be a kill. Yeah, Mana Leak going up on there too, just so he couldn't get away, and that's a kill for Sniper up on the Wagamama, who died now 3 times in total. And the second Oblivion Staff is taking a long while for now. The harassment with the horses is there. There's just nothing you can do against that, all too much anyway. Apart from pushing back yourself. Mini in the meantime, we haven't seen him split just yet. We haven't seen him doing the works. But he should be doing it at some point. I mean, that is why he's there. He's there for the team fight. If we check out the lineups, like in total, Brewmaster is probably the most team fighty hero out there. If you don't, yeah, I'm not sure if I can count the Illuminate from the Keeper of the Light. But it is the most team fighty hero out there, I guess. Fishbone trying to do what he can without getting harassed all too much. In the meantime, he managed to pick up Mana Boots, which is actually the only thing that he has. 700 gold to boot. Because if we look at the wards, I mean, there are wards for both sides. We have actually Radiant wards here, so very defensive, as well as here, so having vision there. And this is actually a sentry ward, so they do see these 2 running here. And here's gonna be the welcome committee. Illuminate being chased there, Fishbone being turned into a chicken already, and the horses going through as well as the wards. It is gonna be BDS that will pay for that one though. Demon is gonna try to run away, but Pino just chasing him down. Mana Leak is on there, but the sun is still there, and it's gonna be a kill, and it's gonna be Broodmother that gets a double kill. In the meantime, they will now know that there was a ward there. Stun still landing on Fear. That was actually the Brewmaster split helping out there. Spawn Spiralings as well as a clap. But Fear, what can he do? Lays down his own clap. Tries to fight underneath the wards that are still there, but is not going to be able to be as lucky as, well, as other people that survived. He has his Aegis though, will be able to stay alive for now. Wards are still there, still doing what they can, and the blink is away from Ursa, who was actually able to blink away there. Gets a Guild of Venom's ulti as well, should be able to TP out because there's nothing that can interrupt him apart from the distract stun. We actually only just got enough mana, as well as, of course, the cost time not being there. Milk still getting stunned, though, on the side. Gonna try to TP out as well, but the damage this time is there. And he gets picked up. Venommancer picking up the last hit for that one. Mr. Brewmaster, that's actually very low on getting away from that one, but he was able to TP out. And, oh, hello, B-Diz comes back, pays for that one. I mean, he was the first one to go down in the last one also, apparently, for this fight. I still consider it the same kind of fight. But they will now know that there is a ward here, because obviously they started attacking while the forest was still there. And they had vision there, so we might see a counter ward coming off there. As this dire ward together with this one are the only two dire wards that are up right now. Apart from, well, sentry ward just disappeared here on the top lane. We'll give Wagamama a bit of extra space again with the sentry ward gone. Because in the meantime, I mean, the lane where the Broodmother is on still has its tier 1 tower, and that is not something that you see a lot. So, of course, I mean, we know that we know Broodmother can be countered a lot, and we know that she has to be countered, otherwise your towers will be down. So EG is doing a good job with that, but still, I mean, they're really putting a lot of effort in it. And yeah, now they're putting up Keeper of the Light there. I mean, that's very deadly for all those Spirelings. We do see Broodmother sending her Spirelings elsewhere, probably now knowing that the Keeper of the Light is there. We saw the Spider being able to kill off this Keeper of the Light very fast earlier on. Maybe he's going to try to do the same, or he's expecting there will be others hanging around there as well. I mean, Nature's Prophet Treon's close. Maybe Treon's Nature's Prophet himself is close by as well. We never know. Or he doesn't know. We know, obviously. He's in the jungle elsewhere. That's where he is. In the meantime, I showed you a quick glance of the gold craft. This is really not a lot of difference. 18-minute game, about 750 gold difference is really not a lot. Experience craft, same thing. This is not a lot. It's been going back and forth, and it's still very even. Though having said that, if you look at the... Oh, wait, Mini, chicken. There comes the clap. He doesn't have his ulti either. And there's the kill, and that's Ursa picking it up. Shrek still doing what he can. Nova, Edict, B-Diz, goes down. No ward trap succession. And Pinoy wants to go for more. It's going to be fearless. It's going to be able to blink away over the river. We'll be able to be fine. Blink on cooldown from the TA, who blinked in after the Ursa, but not able to get in there. And Ursa's got to be taking down some Ancients by the looks of it. But yeah, if you look at lineup versus lineup, I mean, the hardest carry in the game, I'm almost sad to say it, but I think that would be the Sniper, if he gets his farm up. Of course, having said that, his farm isn't that great. Actually, it's not great at all. But if you count an hour-long game, it would, I think, be EG in favor there, especially with the split push potential from the Nature's Prophet coming out, and Keeper of the Light as well. That would be very painful to deal with. We have someone watching the game that has an EG pennant! Now there's 6. Sorry, that was it just came popping up there. Now there's 15. That's going up really fast. This is going up really fast. It's already up to 19. Whoa. 4-star forward. One more click. Yeah, there he goes. Keeper of the Light gets picked up by Region. And he is actually building towards the Desolator by the looks of it. With this Blink Dagger ready. What is Brewmaster saving for? Probably also a Blink Dagger. I mean, that is what you want to do. You want to be able to blink in, clap, split. That's your initiation right there. Yeah, where are the... Well, obviously, SKANE is not an organization. It is a name that X-Infused gave themselves. And there is no SKANE pennants. There are Infused pennants, but they are obviously for Infused. So, that is why they're not there. It's just EG with the pennants. In the meantime, we've got a Pinoy is in trouble. There's Scepter helping himself out. Gonna be landing a stun as well upon Fear. Nova, Edict going through. He has to back up. Gets stunned by the Brewmaster stun. Unstoppable Shrek, and they're gonna try to find more. Nobody here though. Nature's Prophet already on his way out. Still getting harassed by the Storm Spirit. Might be able to throw down a tornado, and that might give everybody time to get here. 6 seconds. 6 seconds, and that might give time for a stun there. Pinoy already there. Nova, Edict. There might even be another tornado in 2 seconds if he needs it. He doesn't need it though. He's already dead. His Brewmaster's clapped against the last hit. Nice pickup by Mini. And I say nice pickup by Mini is meaning the nice pickup with the tornado from the Storm Drooling. That was the pickup that I meant. Of course, the pickup on the kill is nice too. And of course, Leshrac, I mean, I have to say, he's doing a good job. He's being very tanky, running around with his Nova and Edict, and actually making sure that Fear, the last couple of times, he has been trying to run rather than going for him. So that is something that is very good to have. And maybe even Fear could go for him if he wants there. Whoa, Keeper of the Light, that was Mini, still going down. Illuminate, Mana Leak, nowhere to go for the Brewmaster. He was already very low on mana because he would use his split, so was done probably pretty fast. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a mind game, of course, too. As soon as Ursa thinks, you know what, I can't kill this Leshrac, he's too tanky, and starts running, then it's already not in his favor anymore, even though Ursa might have been able to kill him off if he went man-on-man fight. In the meantime, Region got a second win through him already, so that's later on the way. In the meantime, it's going to be Nature's Prophet that TP'd into a Spider, and paid for that one because the Orchid is done upon Wagamama, and he was able to pick up that kill. And the push comes in on the bottom lane. Both Shadow Shaman as well as Demon standing around here. I mean, no, there's the 4-staff forward. The trap doesn't hit because Face Boots were still there. TA still getting harassed. Might be able to get away though, but there's the Mana Leak, and that is the kill. And it is the Shadow Shaman that picks it up at the same time. Brewmaster was able to pick up the kill on the Sniper. And that happened exactly at the same time, so we might see a fight for the tier 2 towers, with the tier 2 tower getting harassed on the bottom lane. Even though, having said that, Beatis actually places wards not in range of the tower, and is therefore not going to be able to kill off the tower. It's going to be TPing home for some mana. Mana Leak on Pinoy, basically forcing him to continue to attack the tower. Well, that's not too much of an issue. He already had his Nova Edict on. Nova now on as well. Blinking from Mini. There's a Drunken Haze. Tower might be dying with another Edict. 6 seconds for another one. They don't even need that. They will get it regardless. There he goes. And Pinoy looking for a way in. Mana Leak upon Mini, such an annoying spell. 4-staff forward just to clear some more mana, but he still has mana boost as well as 13 stick charges, so he's gonna be fine. In the meantime, top lane, that's where Pinoy wants to be. Wants to go for the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman, I'm not sure where he wants to go, but he's gonna go down for sure. Leshrac picking up the kill. In the meantime, there is Necronomicon warriors and archers, so he couldn't do that much anymore there. He's gonna TP out, and Brewmaster dies to the Keeper of the Light. In the meantime, Fishbone gonna get picked up here as well. Nature's Prophet chasing down Wagamama. Will there be another Sprout? It is up. They need vision though. There's the Sprout. There's the Assassinate. Shrapnel as well. 4-staff will clear out the trees. He is stun locked by the Mana Leak though, and there's still the kill. Keeper of the Light. That is that annoying Illuminate, I think, that is going on every time again. You cannot really siege, you cannot really fight when the Keeper of Light is standing by, not getting attacked. Of course, he's a very squishy hero, so he's able to get picked off fairly fast. Oh, Milk. That was 2-shot. Without even a Desolator. I'm not sure if he wanted to go for that Roshan or just wanted to buy something. I think it was just wanted to buy something, but he paid for that one. Let's see if we can find some more items. Because this Sniper, like I said, he is the one that's supposed to do it for the dire side. But his farm isn't really that big. He's got 1800 gold. He's been able to assassinate like all over the place. Like every single time. So that is a good job for him. And he's able to harass a lot with him. But you want him to be a carry. You want him to be more than that. In the meantime, it's going to be Shadow Shaman that tries to do something by himself there. But Rishon picks him up. Oh, nice. 4-staff forward to get him back again. That was actually Keeper of the Light that saved Mini there, because he was locked out by the wards. Oh, collab there, but Risha wants to go for Fear, who gets slowed down. There's a stun, that's a kill. Leshrac picking it up. Monster kill streak for Pinoy right now. Buyback from the Ursa. They don't want to be giving up this Roshan. Shadow Shaman still that though. Wards still standing around like it's nothing. Of course, Shadow Shaman is only level. It's not level 11, so it was level 2 wards. Not bad. Not bad. I thought it was still level 10. As in level 1 wards. Fishbone also level 11, so level 2 Poison Nova. They go for Milk though. There's a trap, 50% slow. Mini still getting harassed a bit by that Assassinate, but it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Pinoy picking up the kill. And I have to say, I do like that Nature's Prophet is actually buying Necronomicon, because with Pinoy there, I mean, you've seen him go. He's just walking around there with his Nova on, with his Edict on, killing everything that he sees. But he will also kill off those Necronomicon warriors, which actually do a lot of damage to him. So I do like that from the Nature's Prophet. Definitely do. Having said that, he does need a bit more because he also needs to fulfill semi-care role for his team. Right now he's not going to be able to do it. He does have a hand of Midas. Actually, let's go over the items a bit because I haven't really done that much because there's been action a lot of the time, and there might actually be action again now because Roshan still going to get tempted, blinking from fear into the Roche pit. But the Radiant side, they know what's going on, and they're going to try to stop a blink in there. Clep as well gets turned to a chicken instantly. Has still got enough mana for his ulti though, and there, oh, he splits right on time. Shadow Shaman already dead by a Leshrac stun hit, still on the sniper. Horses going through, don't do anything. In the meantime, Ursa still with the Roshan, and he gets the Roshan as well, and the cheese goes down as well. And Nature's Prophet gets picked up by the Brewmaster on the side, but the cheese, I wonder who got it, but we'll check that out later. In the meantime, Sniper got picked up by the TA. Let's see if they're going to be able to pick up more. It's EG, that is 3 down for 2. And the cheese is actually on the side of Ursa as well, so it's Ursa that has both. Tornado there, yeah, you're dead, kinda. Ooh, are you? Are you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Only Ursa, sole survivor, with the cheese and the Aegis. Look, not sure how worth it is to kill off the Roshan with having your entire team dying and getting out with that with the Aegis, but it is nice that they got the Roshan. And of course it's nice that the opponent for them doesn't have the Roshan. Jim Crew set up on the Broodmother, so she's able to kill off those wards that you just saw. And of course that's mostly what it is about for her. Just killing off those wards that scout her out so she can do the harassing that she wants to. She can feel safe inside her webs and stuff like that. So yeah, items. Desolator up, complete on the Templar system. We saw that already. We have the Venomancer who is being a support. Not got that much, but got himself an urn, is boarding, bracer, all you want right now. The Shrek is building towards a soul booster still. Well, we already saw his Zeus Scepter, and he just needs a soul booster to be able to run around with Nova and Edicton even longer than he is now. And of course, the Mana Leak won't hurt him as much as well. Could be able to just keep running if he wants to. Templar System, we already saw that one. Broodmother, we saw him already as well. 2,300 gold up on him right now. Curious to see if he's going for a Mat Stab, we sometimes see, or still a BKB or something like that. But we'll see as it goes. BKB would definitely not be bad, especially not with a Keeper of the Light there. With an Illuminate going through every time again, should not be underestimated. And they're not getting a pipe or anything like that just yet. We have Templar System actually picking up a Crystallis, by the way. That's the thing that we just missed. We have the Brewmaster. He has got himself a mechanism, so that is still on SKANE, but they don't have a pipe still, just a mechanism. And the Blink Dagger we saw already also. There's the Zeus Scepter. They're going to go for this Shadow Shaman. The stun there. 4 staff. Actually inside more enemies, and he goes down. Was that a 4 staff of the Keeper of the Light? Yes. That was a friendly 4 staff that actually turned out to be very aggressive. Painful. But yeah, that's the Radiant side items, as they're looking to push down to tier 2, which is already very low to begin with. Let's see what the Dire is building. We already saw the Necronomicon level 2 for Nature's Prophet. Got his Face Boots, Hand of Midas, continuously farming. I do think that he should, and his urn as well, should be having something in a donkey perhaps? No, this is all he has. There's 900 gold then in his bank. Let's see, we have got a Yasha being put up on the Sniper, so he is going to be going for that Mata style, and he definitely needs that. He needs a bit of damage as well as a sort of distraction item, so he can't keep shooting without them knowing who they actually should go for. And those are harassings. I mean, really, they're doing less and less damage margin-wise, so less and less annoying for the Radiant team, but still annoying nonetheless. Keeper of the Light, gonna have her soul, Ghost Scepter, we already saw that earlier. We saw the 4 staff as well. 2,100 gold. Curious to see what he's gonna go for next. As we're probably soon to be find out, because he's on his way back. And it's not gonna be for mana, because he of course oh wow, Blink Dagger? Keeper of the Light with a Blink Dagger. That is something that you don't see every day. But that's Blink in Mana Leak, so he can blink after the Shadow Shaman, because I think Shadow Shaman doesn't have a blink. We only saw him getting 4 staff forward. Shadow Shaman is being displayed as support, of course. He's got his magic wand, his bracer, and a lot of wards in his bags. But look at the wards from the Radiant side. I mean, they're on the bottom lane. They're in the other path. They're on the middle lane. And they're here. So every time... well, no longer here, okay. Every time someone from EG wants to leave their base, they only now have one place where they can do it without being seen, which is the top lane. That is not that much. Definitely not that much. But I like the wording from the Radiant side. We're probably going to see them counter-wording that again. Did I cover everybody? No, I did not yet. We have the Ursa. He picked up by BKB after his Blink Dagger, after his Vlads, and the cheese and the Aegis still in there. So I'm quite surprised that he didn't give the cheese away to someone else yet, but maybe he wants to keep it holding on to it until a team fight actually happens, if he can actually use it, but we'll see. As long as he's got inventory space, it's all fine. Gold graph in the meantime, I mean, this should be coming as a surprise. It is 7,500 gold in favor of SKANE's Elite, and that is just because they got more kills, they have more freedom of the map, they have more space to farm, and it's just that simple. For the experience graph, that is the kills will make a big difference right there, and it's going to be 20k almost in favor of SKANE. So they're looking very good, and therefore also looking very good for their spot in Kiev finals. Because that's of course what they're fighting for. Just for the people that are still has tuned in after I told people what the deal was with this match, because this is the last match from StarLadder Season 3, as in the last one of the league matches that are being played. After this, the rankings should be set. However, if EG would win, it would mean that SKANE's Elite, oh hello, blinking Ursa, blinks away, I was gonna say. It will mean that SKANE's Elite is having a 3-way tie with Meteor Makers and Absolute Legends, and they have actually lost to Absolute Legends and won versus Meteor Makers, so they're gonna have an absolute 3-way tie, in which case we are not really sure yet if it would be a time-based decision, so the matches that have been played, if there would be based on time, how much time they have played, shortest games win, kinda, or if they're gonna have to play some other matches with those 3 teams. It will probably be the latter, if at all. Because if EG win, if SKANE's win, then it will be the case for EG to have a 3-way tie with Meteor Makers and Absolute Legends. Although EG, in their way through these Season 3 of StarLadder, they have actually beaten both Meteor Makers and Absolute Legends. And if it's going to be ruled as in Season 2, it's going to be the case that EG will go on regardless, because they have beaten those teams before and they would not need to do it again. But that is not officially confirmed yet, so we are just having to see still what's going to be the deal here. But we will hopefully, well, we'll find out, I think. Regardless, we're going to find out, duh. Because either there's going to be... Yeah, we'll find out. Never mind. I just explained it, what the deal is. Never mind. 1900 gold up on the Brewmaster. As we see EG, I mean, they're really locked in right now. They cannot go anywhere, kinda. They can try to farm here, but there's so much mobility up on SKANE's as well. I mean, the blink from the Brewmaster, blink from the TA, and the Bloodstone complete up on the track. Of course, they don't have to deal with the Broodmother just yet. Broodmother, who is actually still on the top lane, who picked up a Mata style as the next item instead of a BKB, which well, was one of the 2 items I was expecting, either BKB or a Mata style. We have seen it all, and as she's going for a bit more carry potential, in the meantime it's going to be this Prophet that has taken the high road, literally, to farm from the high ground, and is having his level 3 Necronomicons ready there as well. And it's Treants in the meantime farming the jungle as well. Blocking himself out with that Treant, with that ward. Nice. Sorry, just entertainment. And Templar Assassin picking up a double damage, that could be very dangerous for whoever she runs into. 900 gold up on her, as I just saw the donkey. It was okay. That was just for it's gonna be sent back. Yeah, that was just for the Broodmother who just got his Manta style. I was thinking maybe there's gonna be something more. Maybe there was anything else but the Chrysalis. But the BKB is up there, Desolator's up there, Chrysalis is up there. So it was a happy farm, Templar Assassin, indeed. In the meantime, I saw something just there. I saw a pipe being built, but I don't know for who it was. It's probably the Venomans. They're still gonna go for a pipe. I mean, they kind of need that, especially with that Peep Profile line. So that is a definitely good item to have. Double damage should already worn off on the Templar Assassin. Not able to get any kills with that because EG is just playing really safe right now. Jo doesn't really have the farm that he wants to. Does have picked up a Manta style, but if you look at the gold, it is definitely SKANE's Elite that is in favor right here. Doesn't mean that EG is out of the pool yet. I mean, they still have their tier 3 towers, they still have their barracks. Anything can still happen. It will really depend on the decisions that SKANE makes regarding trying to go into the base or picking up heroes, etc., etc. So, and I hope that for the people that still have questions about the way the rankings work and who is going to go to Kiev and who is not, I hope the people in the chat can explain that to the people, because I think I said it like 2 times now, so should be able to explain it to each other. 2400 gold up on the Ursa. Blinking. BKB TP out. The only thing that he can do right now. And that is... He just wanted to farm the Ancients, but as soon as he did that, he was not safe. And what I'd like is that the Broodmother, has placed Spirelings like everywhere to get the vision everywhere, to make sure that he sees everything. Well, this is actually the only place that he has more Spirelings, but make sure that he sees when people are going to come in for the Roshan, because Roshan is going to be up against very shortly. And let's see if EG actually wants to do something about that, if they actually can do something about it. Because I don't think they can. Not right now. Not without hurting themselves. Well, Bruma's out of mana, that's nice. Also has still 7 stick charges though as well. 3k gold by the way, but blinks away. She's gonna be fine. But here comes EG. They have 4 heroes here, but the Roshan already dead, and it's gonna be a Templar Assassin for the ages, and the cheese up on the Broodmother. And indeed, Venomancer building towards that pipe. Picked up a gem of Truth Set, or I think that's the gem that the Broodmother had earlier. Did she just already ate her cheese? She had cheese a moment ago. She ate the cheese. Was she that low? I don't think she was that low. Or was it a misclick? I hope it was a misclick. Well, actually, no, Leshrac still has the cheese. Oh, he gave the cheese to the Leshrac. It's confusing stuff, really. And Leshrac is actually a good one to have the cheese on as well. I mean, normally you have an Aegis being put up on the Leshrac, purely because it's probably the hero that can make most use of mana per damage, kinda. So if you are running around in the Leshrac with your HP and mana, with your Nova on, with your Edict on, doing what you can, doing damage where you can, and your mana and HP are dropping, you can use the cheese and just continue running. It's basically the deal. I really don't know what to think of this Nature's Prophet. I mean, it's nice that he gets that farm, and he gets some vision there as well, even though it's nighttime. Oh, daytime, never mind. But it's still quite awkward to see him do that. Ursa, in the meantime, still 3,700 gold. I'm curious to see what he's gonna go for. Oh, there comes Leshrac. An instant blink away for a solo Leshrac. Maybe he's gonna go back in though, but he actually hides even further. In the meantime, Templar Assassin was able to pick up the Sniper. Sniper should not have been here. It is that simple. One blink and you're dead. And having said that, this is the only ward that the Dire has. And they need probably a bit more to be able to farm safely outside of their jungle. Because it is definitely SKANE's Elite that is keeping pressure on every lane. Right now, apart from the bottom lane, because there's Ursa, and that Sniper buying back. Blinking, TA wants to go for B-Diz, gets him as well, pops her BKB to try to get out of this one again. Sniper doing what he can, Shrapnel lands. Yule Scepter up on the Keeper of the Light, instant stun from Leshrac. Demon, Nova, Edict, is it gonna be enough? He's taking damage from the Gale still, but he still dies. Venomancer picking up the last hit, split from the Brewmaster, tier 3 tower dies in the meantime. Keeper of the Light buying back. Another tornado, 6 seconds out of play for that Sniper. They really want these barracks. In the meantime, here comes Fear, blinking in. Fishbone already dead. Who's going to be next? Milk taking a lot of damage from the Fire Panda. The Fire Panda now down. BKB almost off again for Fear. He's going to have to decide what he's going to do. Is he going to hang around? Looks like he is. There's going to be Mini that's going to get harassed. He's no longer got his split, so he's already dead. And it's going to be Templar Assassin that's going to be trying to do something here. But yeah, there's the Refraction. I was going to say, Assassinator's on there. And it's gonna be a Leshrac that got killed off by the Ursa. Steal Ursa. Oh, sorry. There's the Aegis, by the way. Nope, you're back. TA blinks away again. Gets turned into a chicken instantly. Look at that damage. No refraction for you. And that is just EG. They lose their barracks. They lose their tier 3 tower. But they make sure that SKANE knows that that is not gonna be happening every time. And they can definitely still fight back. They just picked up the Aegis, they picked up the Templar Assassin again, they picked up the Venomancer, they picked up the Leshrac, who bought back, by the way, and that was actually the first time that Leshrac died, just saying. That is pretty impressive. And, well, they at least didn't lose the Broodmother, that is something. They lost their Brewmaster, though. Like, they lost 4 heroes, of which 1 bought back, of which 1 even had an Aegis that got used. So, definitely a good fight for EG. Yes, they lost some heroes, but making sure that they definitely not out of the fight just yet. Shadow Shaman thinking about going here. Here comes the blink. Here comes the TP Inflammation Prophet. There's gonna be a sprout. There's not gonna be a blink. And there's not gonna be a split. There comes the assassinate. He gets turned into a chicken. And that is gonna be a kill because Fear just blinks in there saying, "Hello, bear. You're dead." Bear versus bear. Oh, doesn't he have a nice line for that? Did I just talk over the line that a bear has for killing off a panda? No, on the Shrek bought back. There, the cooldown timer's there for Leshrac. He bought back. Just saying. It is a comeback indeed. The Brewmaster actually bought back also. So he cannot buy back again.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tier 3 tower. Getting left alone because Pinoy decided to come into the top lane. Gonna get sprouted. Gonna pay for that one. And now he cannot buy back anymore. He only has 2 charges left on his Bloodstone also. And he got 2,500 gold up on the sniper, and I do still think that EG, they can definitely still take this. I mean, yes, SKANE is in favor still, but look, is dropping there. But what's going to be more important is this graph. Oh, wait a second, it's going to be so fast. If you don't have Refraction on and you're going to get put into a chicken, you cannot do anything at all. And Basher up on the Ursa, by the way, that's what he went for. And that is indeed that. Okay, so experience graph, that was what I was going to say. I mean, it was so much in favor of SKANE, but it dropped so fast. This is what you get from killing off heroes that are higher level than yourself. It's just that. Tier 2 tower will drop. And Ursa getting the money for that. Ursa, who picked up a Basher, by the way, and then still has 4,700 gold. And yes, he has the cheese. Still. He had that still from earlier. He was the one that picked up the cheese and the Aegis, with only the Aegis getting used there. I'm not even sure if it got used, but he still had the cheese anyway. And that's all the creeps almost gone again. That's just so annoying. And even making sure. Oh, he's sending for someone. It's gonna be Sniper joining him. Maybe we're. Oh, MKB being built up on him. He's getting dangerous. I mean, the thing about a sniper is, yes, he is a bit weak early game. Well, he is okay if he gets his level fast for his assassinate, and then mid game he's a bit meh. But when he gets his farm up, he is really annoying to stop, because especially that mini stun should not be underestimated. Definitely not. For example, if he hits on the Leshrac and Leshrac tries to cast a Split Earth, that will take ages for him, purely because he gets interrupted every single time. So we do indeed see SKANE's Elite being more on the defensive side, and they kind of have to think about what they're going to do against that sniper when he gets big. And we do see Broodmother building towards the Daedalus. Like I said, going for the more carry build. Pipe is up on the Venomancer, so that is nice. And we have got the Leshrac. He picked up a ultimate. Probably he's going to go for a sheep stick to just get rid of that sniper. Do something against that one, or to get rid of the Ursa, because Ursa is still very annoying as well, especially now that he has an Abyssal Blade. So he blinks in, pops his BKB, hits the Abyssal Blade, whichever order. Probably it's probably gonna be BKB first and then blinking and then Abyssal Blade. But yes, SKANE, they are gonna push. Even though I just said they were on the defensive side, but they kind of, to be fair, they kind of need to push. And this was a very easy pickoff. And I don't think they're going to be able to get more. Maybe they're going to try though, but their tier 2 tower on the top lane is going to get harassed with Furion able to get that. He is standing right there. And there's the TP in to try and defend it. Should be in time. Broodmother being there. And it looks like Fishbone is going to pay for being the last one there. And there's the clap still, and there's the kill. Ursa actually being able to pick up the kill. Still landing this ulti. Making sure that they can't really continue for a full-on push. They can have to go back, and this guy actually. He turned on his Ghost Scepter against the Venomancer. If it's one thing that you should not do, it is turning on your Ghost Scepter to a Venomancer, because you take extra magical damage. So that is pretty painful. And that is gonna be Demon's own fault, to be fair, that he died there. Oh really? Oh, I just got told that maybe it's supposed to remove that in Dota 1, but in Dota 2 that's not the case. Maybe he wants to TP and misclick. That could be the case also. But it's gonna be the case that he actually killed himself there. I'm sorry, I did not play Dota 1 really, so I don't know all those gimmicks that were possible in Dota 1, but not in Dota 2. Blink in, they're gonna go Fear. There's the War Trap as well. Shackle up on Mini, but Shadow Shaman already died. Blink away from Fear, should be fine. BKB up on Regen, wants to go for something. Is he gonna find something though? 6-second teleportation up on the Sniper, so they don't have to deal with this, with that. They do have to deal with that one, and that was an Age Prophet who just melted, bowed back though. And it's gonna be the Brewmaster Storm that's not gonna be able to catch up on that guy anymore. He actually got teleported by this guy, I think. Oh, Ursa's still around here. Mini is gonna drop. He gets killed though, getting slowed, and his BKB is still there. He can still go for that, but getting stunned first, getting silent as well. He cannot do anything. He is dead, and it is Regen that picks up the kill. And Ursa, does he even have buyback? Yes, he does. Okay, there he goes. Because that's what's gonna be more and more important. And they're fighting, by the way, over Roshan as well already, because they know he's back up again. Brewmaster buying back as well. They do not want to give up this Roshan. Horses flying through, killing all the Spylings. But it is, they both want Roshan. This is just such a very important fight that's about to happen. Harassment going on. They now know that there are sentry wards all over the place. And I say all over the place because there's one here, here, and here. So they have everything covered. And of course Observer Ward himself as well. With the Radiant team only having that Plague Ward right there, and that's it. And of course the Psionic Trap. Psionic Trap. This trap. There goes the blinking. He doesn't have his ultimate anymore though. Mini stun being there as well. Melt damage not doing that much. There's a clap. There's a stun. There's a shackle. BKB is on. He turns around. He is gonna try to go for it. Shadow Shaman being the first one to get picked up by Regen. There goes Melk as well. Double kill for Regen. Blinking. Clap. They're gonna go for Fear. 50% stun incoming as well. The trap explodes. It's not even needed, but still goes up. Leshrac picking up the last hit. No triple kill for Regen. Buy back on the TA that just died still though due to Sniper. The Sniper actually TP'd out. The Sniper is just such a deadly force that if you don't look at him, and normally you don't because he's not all that important because he doesn't make big plays and stuff like that, but he is just hitting stuff from the side every single time, and well, it is just very annoying. Clap in, split is there again. There he goes. Where's the stun? It's gonna be stun on Jao, who is trying to get away, not gonna be able to do so. Templars isn't picking up the kill. In the meantime, they're gonna go for tier 4s. Who cares about more barracks for off there? But tier 4s is the one they want. And I think they're gonna be able to get at least one, maybe even two if they continue going. They only have the Keeper of the Light up on the side of the Dire side. Shadow Shaman now back as well, but he still has his wards, but that is it. That is all he can do. It's gonna be the Lincoln and the Clap. Brewmaster is just gonna patiently wait until we can hit the throne again, and that is indeed. Game was decent, so this will mean that it is gonna be SKANE Elite that's gonna be taking on everybody at Kiev, because they're gonna be in the top 8 for the rankings, and that's gonna be it. I do know that there is gonna be a best out of 5 between SKANE and EG after this, not by me, but it's going to be casted on the Absolute Legends channel, so you can go there if you want to see more of these kind of matches. I have to say, these teams are pretty nice when they're up against each other, so we're going to see. I'm going to watch at least. Anyway, my name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. Again, I'm not an official caster for StarLadder. If you wanted to see an official cast, you could have gone to Own TV, where there was actually also an English official cast, as I said at the start of the game. So I see some people that rather not wanted to hear me cast it. Well, then it's your own fault, because there was different English casts available. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube if you want to support me. youtube.com/SheeverGaming. It's really much appreciated, because I'm trying to go for 5K subscriptions. For my next cast, I'm not sure when that will be, but I will keep everything updated on my website as well as my YouTube, as well on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. And for the people interested, my overclocking actually went okay, because I'm casting right now and I'm not at 90%, 99% CPU usage, but I am at 70/80%. Ka-ching! So that's good stuff. Anyway, I was got disconnected by the server. Anyway, thank you for watching, and here's the outro.